So I just walked back there, got my prescription, and walked the fuck out like a boss.
I was like, no, it's just, I'm gonna like mentally, it's done. Consider it done. They're gonna win the whatever cup or dish hockey wins.
Like, how is anything ever going to change if anyone's too scared to go against the rules? And even though the science doesn't support mask wearing and it's going against my civil liberties and my freedom, cut it out.
And people are like, no, there's no such thing as terrible humans. I'm like, no, but there is.
And she probably always is a bitch just because she's so freaking ugly. So you know how we had like a Matrix party and I finally saw the Matrixes? You know? Yeah. I said, do you have bags? She goes, well, yeah. I have to ask you because, you know, you would pay for it. I'm like, mm-hmm. I understand the concept. Good morning. It's like 10 o'clock. It's, Monday. And I got to have Cheesecake Factory last night. Went to my brother and his wife's house. And we got takeout. The lady was so cute. We did a curbside pickup. And she comes out with like all these bags. We're feeding like, you know, my parents too. And she's like, you are gonna have a good night tonight. I'm like, you're so cute. That was so cute. So super tired, not feeling motivated to do anything. But hey, I'm gonna have my vanilla latte Atkins shake for the morning. So hopefully I won't have a headache, and maybe this will help. I think it will. That's my opinion. I played a board game. It was fun. I didn't win. Came in last. Are you guys like competitive? Because I'm not. Like, not with most things. And like, if I win, I'm super happy. But if I lose, I'm super happy. That's just how I am. Crowder is starting soon. It's very exciting. I was watching it was Alexandra Rodriguez's channel, cause I like to watch her channel. But then she was all excited. I believe I know what podcast she's talking about. She's like, H3 is coming back, and I was like, whoa, we have like totally different views. It's just weird, like when you like see what other people watch and like the information they consume as opposed to you. It's an interesting thing. And you know, everybody's different and we have all different views. But it was interesting for me to hear because I like know who that person is and I'm just like, this is the information you're consuming. But it is what it is. I just gave Goomba breakfast. Goomba, you have breakfast? Yeah, he had a nice appetizer and he's licking his chops. Go ahead, clean. And he's gotta clean. That's what you gotta do. Oops. What'd I do? Camera. Maybe I'll film today. I'm just really not feeling it, and I haven't been for a few weeks. I don't know. I'm just feeling like run down. I'm working more hours. Someone's been out for a hot minute, so, you know, that's what happens. It's a thing. Hi, Goomba. It's so funny, like, with my white curtains, like, I can't really see, like, my TV, and that's something I thought of for a second when I was like, yeah, white curtains. But I thought they were, like, thick enough, but the sun is bright, so I might have to put black curtains behind them. I don't know. I wonder how that would look. Maybe I'll do that, just right behind me. Okay, I'm gonna go wait for Crowder, drink my protein shake, my iced coffee protein shake, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Goodbye. Hey guys, it's Thursday, January like 27th or something. So I'm eating popcorn, and I also with my popcorn. Wait for it. I love these. The crunch. Yep. So, do you guys know what I did today? I did the same thing last week, but this week was even more hilarious. So, last week, I went into a store without a mask on because I'm freaking over this. New York, get your shit together. I know we're living in a liberal utopia here. Don't recommend New York for anybody. Any patriots out there? Don't go to New York. And so I went into a Rite Aid without a mask, and nobody stopped me, and the guy greeted me, and it was great. Nobody said anything. So I'm like, toast. Excuse me. So today, I had to go to the grocery store, Rite Aid, and I had to get gas. So I went to Rite Aid first, and I walked in, of course, like without my mask, and then the kid goes, ma'am, do you have a mask? And I was like, no, I don't. He's like, okay, can you walk back to the pharmacy and ask for one, and they'll give you one? I'm like, mm-hmm. And I just kind of like glared at him, not trying to be mean. I know he's only doing his job too, but like, Jesus Christ. And he's like, I'm sorry. I'm like, yep. So I had to go to the pharmacy anyways. It was the only reason I was in there. So I just walked back there, got my prescription, and walked the fuck out like a boss. He was there on the way out. I felt kind of bad because he was just kind of like, peace. So that was great. Then I went into a grocery store. I was probably the only one not wearing a mask. And I have to tell you guys, if you haven't done this, if you're in a state where you have to wear a mask everywhere and then people think that you're like Hitler for not doing it, feels really good, guys. You feel like you're above everybody else. And not in like the racist way, but you feel there's like an empowered feeling because I realize, like, how is anything ever going to change if anyone's too scared to go against the rules? And even though the science doesn't support mask wearing and it's going against my civil liberties and my freedom, cut it out. So, like, I don't care anymore. And I think the only way we can get past it is if we each take off your mask. Hashtag take off your mask for liberty. And so I walked in there, the only one, and just everyone's just like, and it's like dead quiet in there now because like nobody's interacting. It was so creepy, and I felt okay. So you know how we had like a Matrix party, and I finally saw the Matrixes, you know, 1, 2, and 3. Haven't seen the newest one, but now that I have seen it, I do feel like we're in the Matrix right now. Like something's not right. Something is off kilter. And the amount of people just like blindly like, yes, wear a mask. Oh wait, they said don't wear a mask. Okay, so no more masks again. Oh wait, one person died. Wear a mask. Okay, do your part. Like, and I'm just like looking at all these people with their masks on. It's like, I know that in the beginning, like I wore a mask because nobody knew what the hell was going on. And so I was perfectly fine with like doing my part for the most part. I have asthma, and I found that wearing it at work, it was causing me to use my inhaler, my albuterol, 3 times a day. And usually I only have to use it several times a year because I don't have extremely bad asthma. I was using my inhaler all the freaking time. So if anybody wants to know, like, no, I can't breathe and it's not good for me. And I was like coughing all the time and like had like stuff coming up, you know, it's just not good. It's not healthy to cover your face with like a dirty cloth. We're gonna look back at this in history and be like, what the fuck? So I went, did all my grocery shopping, and then I got up to the thing.
And it was my nemesis there. She works there. She's like some ugly, like, bitch. And she probably always is a bitch just because she's so freaking ugly and so miserable. And so I get up there, put my things on there, and I'm like, hello. Nothing. She freaking ignores me. I'm like, okay, terrific. Oh, I said it. And so then she goes, you're going to need a bag. So I didn't have a, reusable bag. And I'm like, yeah. I said, do you have bags? She goes, well, yeah. I have to ask you because, you would pay for it. I'm like, mm-hmm. I understand the concept. But she was just like, you have to have a bag. I'm telling you, I'm living in like some weird, like parallel but skewed, weird matrixy place. And it's weird. Like it's making me actually think that like the concept of the matrix is so genius. I've never felt like I belonged anyways, but that's a whole other story and a whole bunch of information about me that we'll delve into another delve. Why do I say delve all the time? But like, and then so then I walked out of there. I was just like, peace, bitches. And then I went and got gas, but at the gas station they don't care. I remember I walked in one time like, do I need a mask? She goes, honey, she goes, you're an adult. If you want to wear a mask, wear one. If you don't, don't. I'm like, yes, sister. You and me. We're like, yeah. So gas stations don't give a fuck. But like these freaking places, like it feels so bizarre. And I'm like, okay, so if you get it, you might have a cough. Oh. But if you want to wear a mask, there's nothing against that. Wear a mask if it makes you feel better. But don't tell me I have to have a dirty cloth on my face for 8 hours a day. Nope. You can go fuck off. Hello. So today is Friday, January 28th, something. So I bought these things on Amazon. Oh my god, look. Look. Give me my little snack. Look. I got hummus. I got an original little one. And then I bought these. So basically I'm having like a chickpea with chickpea. And I love crunchy stuff and I love stuff like this. So I'm going to have that. And then I did buy gummy bears. I like things like that. So I'm going to enjoy my chickpea on chickpea thing with my water. And that's going to be my nightly snack. I like snacks like that. What can I say? What do you guys have? What do you like for snacks? Share it with me. Yeah. I love how the light behind me is like making it look like I have like something, like my eyebrows are all weird, but they're not. See? Mm-hmm. But that looks weird. The light. My light's really light. I'm gonna enjoy my snack, my chickpeas with my chickpeas. Hey guys, I'm here with my cat. Hello Goomba. I just fed him. He had his ocean fish and gravy breakfast, or as I call it. You want ocean fish and green beans? And he's just like, yeah. I made my coffee. I have a headache. What else is new? And so I'm gonna drink a lot of water and then have some coffee and hope that that helps it. And in this very moment, I'm kind of regretting the really pretty white shades because now all I want is like darkness. Today is Monday, January like 30th or 31st or something. I'm tired. Everything's gonna be fine. And then hopefully I'm gonna have not a headache or not a migraine and energy
to do a video today. It's been like 15 days, I'm sorry. I haven't had time or energy. When things are like busier for me at work, I can't film. I'm sorry. Goomba is, you're gonna smell like an ocean fish. But I have my coffee, waiting for Crowder. It's gonna be great. I'm not watching H3. Why? Because they suck. And they called Steven Crowder racist. And I'm like, where's your proof? There's literally no proof of that. It's just, I don't know, it makes you wonder when people watch stuff like that. And I know, like, the other side could say the same thing. How would you watch Steven Crowder? He's a racist. But all I ask is, like, well, then show me why. Like, what are you talking about? And, well, they can't. I'm on the right side. Okay, guys. I'll see you in a little bit.
Hey guys. So today is Sunday, February 13th. I think it's Super Bowl day. Yes. I am voting for the Bengals. Is that a thing? I don't watch football and I don't like football. I'm just happy if who was the New York team? If the Bills don't win it. Okay. So I did this thing. Sorry, using my selfie stick. There we go. Hi. Hi. I don't like football and I never have. I don't get it. I'm not interested. It irritates me. I don't know why. It's just a thing. But so I know I've told this story before and you guys can think I'm crazy. But so for the 3 years I was with my ex, the first year I was with him, he was really into sports like baseball, football, hockey, and all that stuff. And I told him the one year, I'm like, I'm gonna make like your team win. I'm gonna do it for you. And so he's like, okay. And I'm like, no, seriously, I have this power. I can make things happen. It's just a thing. I've done it since I was young, so I'm a little bit scared of my power. And I know I sound crazy right now. You're like, you can't make a football team win. Well, so the first year I was with him, I'm like, all right, who's that? It's a hockey team. Pittsburgh Penguins. That was his team. And I was like, no. It's just I'm gonna like mentally, it's done. Consider it done. They're gonna win the whatever cup or dish hockey wins. Whatever. And so he was just like, okay. And I'm like, no, really, they're gonna win. And this was like early on, so like you couldn't really tell who was gonna like get there. They ended up winning. So this would have been 2015, I think. So they won the, what is it called? Stanley Cup. So I was like, you're welcome. And he's like, oh my god. I'm like, yeah, that's right. So in the second year, I was like, I'm gonna do this for you again. It's like 2 years in a row. I'm like, yes. Because at the time, I'm like, because I love you. I'm gonna make them win. I want you to be happy. I want you to be happy. And your team's gonna win again. Just mentally. And I have like a certain way I do it too, but I can't divulge how I do it. Because it's a secret. So, you know, it was early on and like just it's done. Don't think about it. It's just gonna happen. And picture it happening, okay? He's like, okay. 2016. They won again. I'm like, yeah. Oh, you're welcome. And he's like, oh my god, thank you. Even though I know he didn't believe. Nobody believes me. I'm like, okay. And so it would have been the third year. So that was, so 2017. Well, you know what? I'm gonna switch the thing. And he liked for baseball, the Red Sox, which I used to too. But now I don't follow baseball at all, and I don't care about the Red Sox because it's just, you know how like when you break up with somebody and it wasn't a good breakup? So you're just like, no, I want you to be screwed for life. So I was like, all right, this year the Red Sox are gonna win the World Series. He's like, okay. I'm like, no, really. I'm not lying. It's just gonna happen. You have to believe me that I can do this. And like nobody believed. Like the first two times, everyone's like, okay, it's a coincidence. Like you can't do it a third. I'm like, no, yes, I can. Yes, I can. Guess who won? The Red Sox. Thank you very much. And I'm like, you're welcome. You need to believe me. And if I want to curse you, I can do it too. So I've just made it actively none of his teams will win since we broke up. And I don't think any of them have. So since Frank did we break up? 15, 16, 17. We were together for 3 years. 17. Well, whatever. I don't think. So as long as the Bills never win, the Red Sox never win, and the Penguins never win, I've put a curse on them. I'm sorry. I can't help it. If you want to be on my good side, I'll make your sports team win. So anybody out there, tell me. I'll make it happen if I like you. If I genuinely like you. And I have this other power. Like, people that I tend to despise, they tend to die. There's been a lot of people at work that I've just really hated from like a soul level. They just always ended up dying. There's been a lot. It's getting a little scary because I'm like, all right. I wasn't actively like mentally wanting them to die, but I just don't like them. I'm like, no, you're a terrible human. And then people are like, no, there's no such thing as terrible humans. I'm like, no, but there is. Whatever. So yeah, I can make things happen. I even talked to like I tracked down this guy. He was on a documentary, and then I looked him up and I looked up his channel. He's like a guru, like kind of like well known. And I actually got to talk to him, and I wrote to him like, thank you so much for talking to me. And I told him what I've experienced, and I'm like, and this was before like the sports thing. It's just I've done other things that have defied like mere coincidence. And I told him, I'm like, I seem to like be able, like, I know things somehow, and I know things that are going to happen, and I have dreams that are like oddly foretelling of the recent future. And so I told him some of the examples of what I was talking about. It's like, and I'm a very skeptical believer. I'm not just like, ooh, that's so spooky. Yep, believe. I doubt everything that I hear. And I even tend to doubt my own experiences because I've always wanted to come at it from a logical standpoint. I don't want to be that freak that's always just like, ooh, it's ghosts or it's whatever. And so I was explaining it to him, and he goes, it's not so much that you can tell what the future is. He said, you seem to be able to have that power of like manifesting. It's like you're creating things to happen. And that blew my mind because I'd never thought of that. I just always assumed like, yeah, I can like tell the future. And he's like, that's not actually what it is. It's like that, and he's seen it before. He's like, I've been like all over the country and Mayan stuff. And he's like, I know what you have. I'm like, oh my God, really? He's like, yes. So, gave me some advice on how to handle what I seem to be able to do. It scares me a little. I don't like, I'm, everyone's like, well, if you can do that, why can't you win the lottery? I'm like, oh, I've tried before, but I also, whenever I play the lottery, I'm like, yeah, I really want to win. But I always have an asterisk at the, you know what I mean? Is that I don't want, if I were to win the lottery, meaning like a lot of money, if I win the lottery and that means that something else will be taken away from me, I don't want it. In terms of like, I don't want anything to happen to my family. It could happen to me, sure. but not my family. If that's like what you get in return, because it seems like everybody that comes into money, there's always like this weird thing that happens after. You're just like, ooh, that sucks. So I always have that in my intention. I'm like, okay, it'd be cool if I could win some money, because I would just give it, like, the first thing I would do is just like divide it up amongst my family. I'm like, all right, mom and dad, buy the house, buy the cabin that you want, have fun, live your best life, buy them a new vehicle, whatever. And my wants and needs are like never in my thought. I realize it's just not. It's just how I am. I want other people. I want the people that I care about to be happy. And I would give a chunk to my brothers and be like, be responsible though. And I think they would be. And then like, all right, so if there was, some money left over, what would I do? All I ever wanted was my own little house. No, I don't want a mansion. I just want a little house. Can I have a house, please? That's all. Just one I could call my own and take care of. Just small. Did that just make me teary? Do you see that? Did you just see how that happened? You can tell that's the only thing I've ever wanted. I just want a little house. And I have it picked out. I went to American Homes and I picked out the house that I want. It was a Saranac Lake. It was perfect. I don't need a lot of room. I just need a house that I'd be able to have a little makeup studio in. That's all. And a car. I get a new car. Mine's still chugging. It's a 2007. She's still going. I replaced the, what do you call it, that I was having trouble with in my last vlog? Throttle body. So I replaced not just the sensor, I had to buy the whole throttle body. And my dad installed it for me. And then we did like the reset codes, and then it was still happening. So I was like, shit. So it wasn't that. Kumba just pooped. I can hear him digging in his litter box. He's gonna come running in here, I swear. If he pooped, he's gonna be zooming very soon. Wait for it. He hasn't entered the room yet. There he is. Let's see if he does a zoomy. This is really anticlimactic if he doesn't start zooming. Well, that didn't work. He must have just peed. He has zoomy explosions when he poops. It's hysterical. Yeah, so we replaced the throttle body, but then so it's still happening. And it's not the transmission, because it does like this, it doesn't stall. I've never actually like stalled. It's just the pedal. Could you not stop? Oh my god. My car will just like go, but once I have to stop at like a red light or a stop sign and I'm stopped and then I go, it takes like a while. Like you have to keep pressing like the pedal, and it just like is like and it can't go. So then sometimes it's really bad and sometimes it's fine. So the other day I was coming home from work and I had to stop it. Oh, this cat is chewing on plastic. I swear to God, if you're gonna do that again. It really annoys me. I've learned. Could you not? I talked about it in my last vlog, how I don't like hearing people chewing and eating and like swallowing. It just bugs me. And again, it's nothing against the person. I don't even like to hear myself chew and swallow and like breathe, or like, so like when I'm watching some of my videos back and I can like hear noises, like on myself, I'm just like, oh, Jamie. Huh. I don't know why. It's just a thing. And so when Goomba, especially when he freaking wakes me up by chewing on plastic. Okay, he has a zoom in. Oh my god. Yep. It hit him. Yes. So what I believe it is now, because the codes, we pulled the codes, and so it was either throttle body or the pedal position sensor. Since they're both like interconnected, like one affects the other, like the pedal, the gas pedal with the throttle body. The pedal, like depending on the position of it, is telling the computer and the throttle body how much like gas to give it and all of that. So now I have to replace the pedal position thing. So I gotta buy it. It's not, I haven't spent too much money on it, but hopefully that will solve it, because it's not stalling. It's not the transmission or anything like that. So that must be the answer. It's an interesting problem. There it goes. So yeah. So I can make things happen. So if you need a favor, you come to me. And I can make your teams lose. I'm good at it, but I can also make your teams win if I like you. And it's been really hard, because any guy I've been talking to for like the past 3 years, I'm like, yeah, I can make your team win. Who's your team? And they freaking always say the Bills. Everybody I know is like, the Bills. I'm like, and then I haven't done it because I don't want the Bills to win. Sorry. And I always feel bad, and I apologize to all of my friends. I'm sorry. So, Goomba? Where the hell are you? I swear to God. So, I apologize to my friend Wayne, and my friend Matt, and my friend Matt. Oh my God, I know so many Matts. But it is what it is, and I've said it. It's just, no, you're just not going to. Why? Because I hold grudges. And it is what it is. So now I have a piece of rum cake that my dad made, and a piece of pineapple chiffon cake. So I'm gonna eat it. And I already had chicken wing dip. I made some buffalo chicken wing dip and had some like celery and carrots. It was really, really good. So I had a Super Bowl party without the Super Bowl, which is great. It's the most fantastic part. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna watch the rest of my videos, and I need to finish editing my makeup video from like 3 weeks ago. I'm sorry. It's just it's hard to do when, like, you know. Where is he? I hear the noise where he is, but he's not there. It's like a phantom. How freaky. I don't know where he is. But if oh, there you are. I told you not to go in there. Leave it. But I've what was I just gonna say? No, I'm gonna watch myself. And then I'm gonna wake up tomorrow. I'm gonna watch Crowder. I think Dave Landau is filling in for him. I gotta do 2 videos. I'll be doing my FabFitFun box. It came. Even though I'm so confused about this, because it's like February 14th. This isn't considered spring, is it? Because that's apparently my spring box. I don't know why it's here. And now, like, everything's all, like, it's weird in my brain. But whatever. I'm going to do a makeup video, and then I'm going to do, like, an MS related video. It's going to be great. So I'll see you guys soon. I'm drinking a smoothie. It's wait.
by Daily Harvest. I don't know if I'm a fan of smoothies. I've had a couple now. They're not like, it's just legit just like fruit. I don't know. It's weird to me. I think I'd rather just eat fruit. Yeah. It's by Daily Harvest. I signed up for them just because I had some like money off. Ooh, look at those eyebrows. Yeah. But so far I haven't been liking it. Daily Harvest. I don't know. I don't think it's for me. I appreciate what they are, but I just don't think it's for me. Hi Goomba. Do you guys like this makeup? Pretty pretty. I did a makeup video, if you care. I want to play Zelda after I drink my smoothie. I slept 12 hours yesterday. Apparently I needed it. It's a thing. But I still have one more video to do. I opened up my FabFitFun box. That was really fun. Got some cool things. I don't know. It's strawberry and peach. I don't know. I don't think I'm a smoothie person. Sorry. Okay, bye guys. Good morning. I'm fine. I slept with my makeup on. It's really pretty though. Today is... Sorry. February 15th? Like a Tuesday. Something like that. I just gonna watch Crowder. Goomer just had his breakfast. I have my coffee. All is well. So the topic of Crowder right now is January 6th footage, which there's not a whole lot of footage to show, because it's not what the media has you thinking it was. Man, I was watching, what channel was it? It was either CNN or MSNBC, and they were just talking about like it was the worst like terrorist attack in our country's history, blah blah blah, and like my brain imploded. I was like, ha, excuse me? Like, what world am I living in? I feel like we're in the Matrix. That's clearly what's happening. Clearly. Like, truth is like the opposite now, and lies are the opposite of what lies are. Like, everything's ass backwards. And I don't like it, and I don't want to live here. This is a weird world. They called it like an insurrection. Idiots. People are idiots. Yep, that's what I have to say. So I'm gonna watch Crowder and drink my coffee and watch Goomba clean for an hour and a half after he eats. It's so cute. He's like, must clean, must clean. Yes. Hi, Como. Is that good? You like your ocean fish? It's aces. Okay, my event is gonna start soon. Well, it'll be the countdown. Okay, here we go. Or usually the blaze on my TV, as soon as like the show gets ready to start, it'll just turn off, and then I have to go back into the blaze for some reason. I don't know why. Let's see. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh wow, it actually worked. Oh, no, it didn't. And it's back to my home screen. Okay, I have to go now. Waiting for Crowder. It's gonna be Dave Lando. 4 minutes and 21 seconds. But I just wanted to say again, I'm gonna make this the end of the vlog. It was a freaking long vlog, and it's just all of me sitting in my bed, usually wearing this shirt. Yes, I've washed it, but I usually wear this one to sleep. That's why you see this shirt all the time. And yeah, that's why. And so I'm gonna make this the end. I think it's like a 40-minute vlog. So whoever you are out there that likes to watch my boring vlogs of my boring little life, no, I have a really good life. It's kind of uneventful. That's all. I don't know what else. I'm drinking my coffee and my other thing for my breakfast. Protein bar. I've decided I need more protein in my life, I think. I don't know. How would I know if I do? I don't know. I also have protein shakes. I'll bring them to work to drink. I have a new girl starting tomorrow. I got a trainer. And hopefully it'll be good. Cross your fingers. 3 minutes and 4 seconds. I'm excited. So I will see you guys in another vlog. I'm gonna start over, and maybe there'll be more fun stuff. But you know. Okay, guys.